Hey, this is another episode of Candace Michelle Views, where I give my opinion on what I am viewing on any mainstream media platform that you could think of. Just giving my disclaimer that this is all in my opinion. So I am going to go over Nicki Minaj today, and her most likely playing an additional role besides Nicki Minaj. And obviously this is something that most A-listers are doing, just for finance purposes, being a different character. That's most likely what acting entails, but they don't really advise us of them playing multiple roles. So that's where the scam kind of lies into. So I do believe that Nicki Minaj is playing the role of, her name is Blovelife, B Loves Life. She's known as a YouTuber, mainly for her eating videos. I believe she started out with like mukbang videos, eating like mukbang is like seafood and other things like that. So I'm going to get into how their storylines, obviously, when I looked into it, ties in together perfectly as always. There's is always a case where they're coming to they're coming to the platform of celebrity status. It always kind of like sinks in together and follows each other. And we will be going over that. So yeah, we all know that Nicki Minaj has been in the game for a long time. She started the game as Nicki Minaj. I believe that's supposedly her real name, but we're gonna get into the fact that her last name most likely is not real either, due to her whole family is a part of, the society, the secret society, the whatever, however you are become a part of. I'm not sure if she signed whatever they do to have, their clearances and privileges above and become celebrities, because as I stated in plenty of my videos, becoming a celebrity is not by choice. You're kind of like born into it. It's who you know, who you're related to, and that's how they become into the status of a celebrity. Okay, it doesn't really have anything to do with talent or anything other than that, because they are given their music and their songs and things of that nature. So none of these people really have talent. They're just really good puppets. They're really good people at performing the script as it should be, and that's why they have these people in place. So as you can see, Nicki Minaj, she used to be really slim before she got any parts to her. She had this kind of shape, and I just wanted to show people what she used to look like. So when people see her without all the prosthetics and add-ons, they'll understand how she turns into her secondary character of Be Lovely. So as you can see here, this is where, as I believe, is something that could come on and off. I believe it's attachables, in my opinion. The chest part is like all attached, and the thigh and bottom part is all attached, that where it could be removed if needed, so they could go on playing other characters. And also obviously adding on to the face, because as you can see, her face looks like this at one point. And then when she adds on a lot of makeup and things like that, it looks very Photoshop, very, it's very different. So people could change their faces, just with makeup and things of that nature. And obviously with a little bit of add-on prosthetics or whatever if needed, just to change the structure of the face somewhat. So a lot of people were already saying that Be Lovely looks like Nicki Minaj's mother. but I am going to compare the pictures of them together as well, because as you can see, Nicki Minaj and her mother looks alike, but they do have somewhat of differences in their facial structure. And I feel that if you really look at B Lovely's structure of her face, and we're going to compare both ladies, she has more of the overall package of Nicki Minaj more than her mom. Okay, and as you can see, her mom is a Capricorn handler alert. You know, just couldn't leave that pass. Obviously, she's a December 24th, which is right before Christmas. I don't think that is a coincidence that her play mom is having that birth date. It's all about symbolism, and they always try to give homage to the Capricorn handler of creating the star. Because they are, you know, Capricorns are the ones that's going to be like, you know, this is what we need you to do, and this is what you got to do. And, you know, very, I would say, what do they say? Like manager wise, or, you know, where they know, as most of them, like Beyonce, you know, they know what to do with this person to bring them to a level of stardom. So anyway, a lot of people also said that Shanice, it could be playing the role of Nicki Minaj, and I can see exactly what they mean, but a lot of people don't understand that Nicki Minaj has a little sister, and I am going to get into that as well, but we're going to go into that later. So I did a video on Nicki Minaj prior where she is doing like an interview about being how she likes her school and things like that, and I've already explained that obviously she was born into this, because not too many kids could say that they were chosen to be interviewed in this kind of setting with that script she was reading off of, as you can see with her eyes looking to the side. The scripted little skit she did here, she was very young. And when I looked up that school, I believe the school she stated, it was like a school that was like in Brooklyn, I believe. Maybe it's like a Catholic church or something like that. It's not even a school, but I could be wrong. She may have been talking about something else, but I did Google it, and that's what came up. So, yeah, she's been in the game all her life. And as she stated, she is not born here. She's born in Trinidad, but how she got here, where she was living in Queens, there was all these situations of a lot of fighting in the house, and her father doing drugs, crack. Obviously, they love to give the black people a narrative of somebody either being drunk, on drugs, violent, most likely ends up dead, and things of that nature. That's what they like to put into people's head of how black people are in their lives. So Nicki Minaj started out with the Harajuku. If I'm saying it wrong, I do apologize, Japanese people, but I just cannot pronounce a lot of things that's not really easy to pronounce. So yeah, so obviously the Harajuku Barbie theme she came up with, and that's obviously a Japanese culture, which shows her allegiance into what I've been talking about with these same people that are all directly related, where they think black people are all from America, are related to these same people descents from the West Indies, when they're more descendants of the Japanese and I believe whatever else you want to call them, because they're all, the Japanese is the Russian, you know. Anyway, so she has other aliases. Her name, one of them is Roman Zolansky, the Harajuku Barbie, female Wheezy, Nicki Lewinsky, and Chun Li. So these are all very different names she's going by, alter egos. So just to keep in mind of the Japanese theme, because obviously we're going to get into the theme of the mumbuk seafood. Is all like a Japanese culture. So just keep that in mind of the storylines. So obviously, yeah, with the Chinese writing on her thing, We in the Chinese bang, she was really known for having this wig on a lot when she first came out with the bang and things of that nature. We could see where the alliance and where the funding is coming from and who she signed into and who's, you know, the boss of this production, of this product, of this person, of this celebrity. So, as you can see, she's definitely always promoting, and they push out these agendas. And I do know that this was like a big psyops. Like, I knew a lot of people connected and people that went to jail behind this whole situation. And he is, yeah, these people are all agents. And I know for sure of this situation. So, yeah, I have friends that have went to jail behind these agent decors of what they do. So you got to be very careful around them. She does be around a lot of people as well, and they should be careful because they could be recording and doing weird things like what they did, and people are going to jail for a long time for these situations. So this is why we say they're agents. Anyway, okay, this, I'm gonna have to speed this up. My phone is dying. I tried to charge it up. So yeah, this is definitely fake. This is why you know, as you know, with the when you get into Japanese and harajuku anime, this is animation. Like, it gets imaginative. They always live in their imagination in dreamland. And so is the stomach. They all have the same looking exact stomachs all the time when they are carrying or having a child. And we all know he has scandals. He's also West Indian. They all are a part of the game where he has child, or he's under some type of sex offender list. And of course, her oldest brother also is connected into that scenario as well. Okay. And we're going to get into her family, because her family is a part of the whole cast, and we're going to get into that. So, as you can see, this is a whole psyops. She already predicted.
Well, that's what you said. I will have a family, even if I don't have $500 million. Okay. But if I'm not taking a break for family, then it would have to be because of $500 million. Right. So if you get $500 million, you're taking a break. If you don't get $500 million but have a family, you're taking a break. Right. So sounds like you need a break.
So you see how they're already interluing her break before she's going to be making her exit out when she actually does take her break. And we're going to go through that timeline and show you how she was making her money when she was on that break as a different character. But that's the scam. And they always do like these little skits, disclaimers, letting you know that they're going to do these scams. I guess that's just how they have to do their business. Have to let you know, like, in your face, but indirectly, where you really don't understand it. And this is why they giggle the way they do. And also how she is interluing into breaks and then advising her about a child. And they talk about the child looks, and she ends up having a child that looks exactly like it.
If you have a family, that's not taking a break at all. You're going to be exhausted. I know, but I want a cute little fat baby. Oh. I mean, not now, but one day I just want like a real cute fat baby. Okay. What if it's not fat? Then I don't want it.
Okay, so, you know, of course she ended up getting what she wanted, because she wouldn't have wanted it if she did not. So thank God, you know, things, you know, she was so blessed and favored by God. She got exactly the child she wanted. So, you know, I don't know if this is like some type of clone kid. I don't know where they get these children from. I don't know if they're grown people and they got the Benjamin Button syndrome and they're actors.
You got your other trunk? Okay. Can I bring your trunk?
And they're really grown people. Grown little people. But I don't know, call me crazy. Most of these celebrities, children, they always do the same thing. They seem like they don't talk much in this stage. it just seems it could be very robot or very cloney, where they are a little bit, not saying slow, but like the DNA is not probably correct, and they have nothing much to say. They was walking around or staring. I don't know, just my opinion. And I don't know where they're getting them from, but she got exactly what she wanted, you know, and it doesn't really look exactly like her or her family. So it's just like, you know, you may say, oh, it looks like him, but I mean, whatever. It just seems like they're just giving them these children and giving them children that look something, you know, probably from the same country and things like that, where they all start to look alike. But anyway, obviously it's some type of psyop, because if you look through her history, it doesn't look good for her, where I would trust anything she does. Her father, here he is, getting hit by a car recently, and he's gone. He has bitten the dust, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll get justice if he really did pass away. But sometimes I believe that they do go back to their country. She did say he was on crack and burnt down their house at one point when they were in Queens. So I believe that this guy is definitely a part of the game as well. As you can see with his t-shirt, it says "Legends Never Die" right before he passed. So I just feel like he went back to his country. And for some reason they do these things where these people have to pass, maybe for more notoriety or whatever the reasons they do this for. Promoting death, I don't know. So here goes B Lovely's whole family. I'm going to break down that she does like little videos with most of her family, but she does most of her really good videos with him, because I guess it's like more of a hit than it is with her so-called husband, that she doesn't really show any affection to. And I'm going to show you why, maybe why she doesn't really have too much, you know, kissy moments. They just be chilling. You would say, oh, maybe because they've been together for a long time, but I think it's other reasons why. And also, this is supposed to be B Lovely's son with him and her, where he looks just like whoever, you know, like it's just never a direct, but possibly. But anyway, I'm gonna have my speculations about this as well. Let's just go into it. So as you can see, here goes Nicki whole family team. Here goes her cast, her team. I believe that her oldest brother, Jelani, is playing the role of the husband. Okay. And then I believe that her so-called nephew is playing the role of her Nicki Minaj little brother. And they do have a anonymous boy that Nicki Minaj was hanging out with a lot, her cousin. Now, I know you're like, oh, you're reaching, but yeah, possibly, you know, never know. But Nicki Minaj also, at one point, was speculating that she had an abortion, okay? Because this is her son, B Lovely's son. So, Nicki Minaj advises about the abortion. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to skip over to that. I don't know where. Everything is not perfect in place. So let me just get over to that. Yeah, I don't know where. Okay, here it is. So Nicki Minaj just opens up about her abortion. They said that her son would have been 16. It says right here, her son would have been 16 any minute. This is a while back. So I would not be shocked if she probably never had an abortion. As you can see, in the also, they say, you know, she wasn't ready to have a baby by some man named Aaron. It was an older guy when she was in school. She said, I was a teenager, and the hardest thing, her first love was an older guy from Queens. I believe his name is Aaron. It says it somewhere in here. She thought she was going to die and blah, 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 blah. Not to be insensitive, but I believe that she probably did have this child, and is possibly playing the role of B Lovely's son. Okay. Possibly could, if she did not, you know. So here we go. Now you got the whole cast of the B Lovely team. And we're going to explain to you why they do things like this. Because, first of all, they practice witchery and things of that nature. That's no secret of the darkness of what they live by. But anyway, so we're going to hurry up because I don't want this to die on me, even though this is a pretty long video. Hopefully I get everything in here. If not, I'll just put a part 2 and put it together. But yeah, so Be Lovely, like I stated, her nephew is the one that does more videos with her.
Probably TMI. And then
You boo boo on yourself.
Now you see the joke is boo boo or your like
no.
doodle.
Somebody take that clip of her saying you boo boo on yourself.
Now,
no, I didn't boo boo on myself, Mom.
I'm just asking.
I guess
Nick boo boo on himself.
See, now you know this is scripted.
Me and Nick are not the same. No, I didn't boo boo on myself.
What you doing?
I'm so nasty and I can't do it.
I can't do it.
It's, oh my God.
Now, if that ain't Nicki right there.
And sometimes it's so good.
I think she
love
did that. I think that Be Lovely just has a mask on her head. Because if this ain't Nicki, I don't know what this is.
On myself.
What you doing?
I'm so nasty and I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I mean,
it's, oh my God, sometimes there's Snatcherina.
I mean, who's a Nicki fan? I'm not a big fan of none of these people, but I know Nicki. Like, come on.
And I can't do it.
I can't do it.
It's, oh my God, sometimes there's Snatcherina.
So this is the original Nicki when she takes her prosthetics off and everything, and then she becomes her natural self, or what she really looks like. If you think of the movie Surgeons, I believe, or something like that. I forget what the name. I can't even remember the name no more. Not Insurgents. Anyway, with the robots in the future, where they are all being like, they're in like the chairs, and they're letting their avatar live their lives, and then something happens with the system of the computer, and they all have to become real people, like come out of the avatar chairs and be their real selves, and they kind of look at ran down versions of their avatar, like that movie. I believe that this is like what they do with Nicki and them. Like, they have their real characters, and then they have like the other characters that become like fake looking versions, the best versions of them. I think they could be more like cyborg type thing. I don't know exactly, or maybe very prosthetic, like a lot of makeup and things. And then they do other, I don't know.
That's probably TMI.
But something's
That's
not
probably
right.
TMI. And then
you boo boo on yourself.
It's, oh my God, sometimes there's Snatcherina. And sometimes it's so good. I love Subway cookies sometimes.
What's a snatcherina?
I don't know. And some Snatcherina is like a word you use, like,
look at the face.
It's more than snatch. Like, she was Snatcherina.
This is what Nicki does when she interviews people.
Who taught you that word?
Me.
You or Melody?
Sometimes I don't know. Are you trying to ride?
They hot.
Sometimes, but you guys have witnessed it.
I'm sorry, they hot. At Nicki Minaj's, when she interviews people on her live, she questions people just like that and harasses people just like that. But anyway, if you don't know, then you don't know. I'm not going to watch the rest of this. I'm just showing you that this is not her mom. This is definitely Nicki. Okay, I hope I don't get in trouble for that music. I should have took it out. Oh my God, I might have to take that part out. But anyway, if so, let me do a quiet version of it, because I might have to take that part out. Anyway, as you can see her dancing, this is definitely Nicki. I might have to take the part out with the music because they might copy me. But yeah, as you can see, this is not the mom. This is not the mom. As you could, if you could look at the dancing, I doubt that's the mom. It's just Nicki with her real body parts. And she's a little bit older now. This is not her avatar body, and where they make her face look tighter. Okay, so as you can see, the little brother is definitely part of it as well. She briefly talked about the brother throwing him like a birthday party or something like that. But you can see he's definitely throwing it up at, yeah, it's not much about him, but you know, they are playing the game, you know. And as you can see, the mother's, you know, I don't know, I believe that this is just she plays I believe this mother plays the role of a lot of mothers. Rihanna's mother, I believe, I forget a lot, it's like a lot of mothers, they all look exactly like this. They always look really swollen, like, you know, possibly like, you know, fake body parts, prosthetic, things like that. They always look like very plastically and swollen. They always look just like this too. The moms always look just like this. But I'm gonna see if I could get together a video on the mom and all the roles of the moms that they play. So yeah, so this is why they do it. As you can see from Amazon, I have purchased it like 3 times. Blovelife has made a seasoning right after her viral videos, and she's made millions of dollars off of the seasoning. It goes out of sale. I could barely get the hot one. I gotta get the mild one a lot. Very good. I eat it a lot. They caught me. So once I saw that it's such a big mainstream and that people just make so much money, it just doesn't make any sense, because it's rare that things like that happen for normal people. So that's the reason why it's not a normal person. This is just some marketing situations that, you know, the person is just making a deal off of. So who is Blovelife? Her name is Bethany Gaskin. She's an American mukbang YouTuber. So here goes with the connection of the mukbang, the Japanese, the culture, and things of that nature. And as you can see, they said she has like 4.7 million views, subscribers, and 8.7 million views of her channel. I believe they say she makes about $8,000 or $9,000 a month off of just her videos. And millions of dollars all together. She's a multi-millionaire off of this. So don't ask me why Nicki is doing this. It's obvious why her and her whole family is incorporated into this business, because it is making them a lot of money. And whoever else is involved, because this is a whole marketing scheme. The mukbang behind that, you already know who's going to be the head person taking most of the chunk of the money behind these marketing deals, which is the Japanese or the China, you know, the African, whoever is behind it, but it's definitely the Asian situation, which whatever color of the Asians, because there's a bunch of Asian looking people that comes in all color. As we know, they come looking all kinds of way. So who knows who's behind the mukbang and all these marketing things that's making all this money. But as you can see, you know who is sponsoring and who culture is behind it. So anyway, you know, the mukbang is about seafood and things like that. She's from Cincinnati, which I believe Ohio, it wasn't the playoffs, but I don't know if there's any connection to that, because she did just recently blow up out of nowhere about 3 years ago. And they said she's 44, which is not too far from Nicki. Nicki Minaj has to be somewhere near in her 40s, or probably 40 or 39. I don't know. I'll look to see exactly. I have her information. We'll see exactly what age she is. So yeah. So if you go to Blovelive's page and on Instagram, you'll see that like just her first couple of videos, they're all Nicki Minaj songs. I don't want to play them. I'm going to play a little bit and stop it. But just to show you how she is just basically representing Nicki. As you can see right here with this song. You can see I tried to stop the music. But this is her whole Instagram. She's playing Nicki through the whole time. Like, this is all music playing. I just stopped the music. Like, as you see, it's on mute. But as you can see, this is another Nicki song, and she's playing Nicki's part. And as you can see, you can hear she's playing Trini music, because you know Nicki is Trini. Not saying that she's not West Indian, because obviously they are the same people, in my opinion. But yeah, listen to this one. Okay, as you can see, she's playing Nicki music here. As you can see, it says Nicki Minaj. So yeah, that's just the first couple of videos that I went on her Instagram page. She's all Nicki'd up. Okay, this is Nicki. She played Nicki here. Yeah, this is another Nicki song she was playing. I don't know if I played it or not. You can't hear it. You go to her page and you'll be able to see it. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of connections there. They look just like, I already showed you the connections of the Chinese and the mukbang, and I just think that everything is there. It's just that they know how to make people look like silicone if they need to. And this is just somebody without no makeup, like literally looking mad rough. They put things in people's noses if they wanted to be more straighter. I believe her nose is just the same. If you ask me though, it doesn't look like they did much changing at all to her. Yeah, and as you can see, I don't think the brother is playing the son. I think he plays the husband, and I think that Nicki just had never got rid of this one. Yeah, and here goes the little brother as well, playing the role. And we're going to compare some pictures of them in a quick voice. But as you can see, the voices are 100% there, but I'm still going to compare it at the end. Okay, we went over the abortion.
Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you for this food that I'm about to receive. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, y'all, what's on the menu? We got the crab legs in the building. We got the mussels, lemons, corn, and potatoes and eggs.
Let's dive in.
Yep, dive in.
All right, let me hurry up because there's a lot of other stuff I got to go by. I think my phone's going to die.
Master C. That name sounds so old school. Like, it make me, you know, want to go home and put my...
Now, I know Master C, he's a, yeah, I don't want to say much about him, but these are people that are definitely people you don't want to be around. And the way how she looks, he probably was definitely saying the same things that they say to people, where they're definitely trying to just recruit these people and do whatever they need to do with these people and make whatever money they can make off these people. But anyway, you can see this is before she had all her parts, and this is where she was smaller. This is about probably more than 10 years ago. So yes, she's older now.
Master C. That name sounds so old school. Like, it make me, you know, want to go home and put my bamboo earrings on and, you know, start...
Okay, so I really wanted to just,
you know, Nicki Minaj, the artist now.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you that how she was transitioning, and she was acting like she was on drugs there. Another part where she was mad at Safari for not buying her shrimp. I could not find that video for some reason. They took a lot of videos of her disrespecting him down. But she definitely, like, one day, I think she sent him for shrimp, and he did not bring the garlic, or it was like garlic butter shrimp or something she wanted. And he didn't bring it back, and she screamed on him and dogged him out so bad. And there was plenty of videos where she was yelling at Safari. Let me see if I can find that video. I don't know. I don't think I have it in here for some reason. Okay, yeah, I don't have the video where she was dogging Safari out. I think it was that video that I was just watching, but I probably took it out. Yeah, I don't see where it's here. Anyway, I don't have that video right now. I might look for it at the end, maybe. But anyway, she was talking to Safari crazy. But anyway, Safari is a part of the scam as well. He's Jamaican. He's a part of the whole scam. And Mona Scott is the whole tie-in as well. As you can see, she is from Haiti. I'm going to point that out every chance I get, of all the descendants of where they're from and how they're on TV all the time. You're always going to hear these same cultures and these same kind of people, and they always look exactly the same. So that you can see that they're all connected and they keep each other in the same circle in this entertainment realm. So, yeah, so Mona Scott, she hired Nicki Minaj. Also, her arch nemesis, Cardi B, a.k.a. Tokyo Styles, because Tokyo was never brown skin. If you look at my first video about Cardi B a while back, showing how she had Tokyo Styles was originally Nicki Minaj's hairstylist, and then transitioned somehow into Cardi B hairstylist when Cardi B first came out. And I don't know why hairstylists will go to someone. I understand potential, but it just doesn't sound right to leave someone this big to go to someone that just came out to do their hair, because that is Tokyo Styles. Because Tokyo Styles at once was a small light-skinned person when they first came out, and then somehow they became a big brown tan colored person. So I'm not going to explain that. When I first did investigations on them, Cardi B and Tokyo took his whole page down right before I could get most of my stuff, and I had to reevaluate the whole video. So they are very guilty. They knew I was coming. They know when I'm coming. They could predict. They know what yeah. So anyway, yeah, so all of this is connected. Her arch enemy and Safari and Erica, all connected to Nicki Minaj's hating Mona, but here she is having a Minx drink, where this is another business deal, obviously, with Mona, because Mona would not be taking a picture with it in a photo op if it wasn't a part of the business deal. So you see how funny this all is. I think it's a joke. If I'm gonna try to look for the video where they were acting like they weren't even together at all in a relationship. They were like, you know, she couldn't even stand being around Safari. So anyway, because this is all a scam, and they run in a circle because they're all most likely born males. That's another thing. But we all know that. That's why I don't really go over it anymore. And it's definitely in my opinion about what I say about these people. But it's definitely an opinion that I try to back up with facts of videos and things. These videos and things are facts. And I present them with my opinion. Yeah, so let's look at some pictures of her together and try to wrap it up. As you can see, the timeline, the circle is there. The circle of the people playing the parts are there. The family, her mentor, probably, whatever. They're all there. And also, Blovelife comes out in 2017. This is when she first comes out and becomes viral. Nicki Minaj's last album, well, Cardi B comes out in 2017. It's supposedly supposed to be messing with Nicki Minaj's career, saying, as Nicki Minaj words, they're trying to make a new Nicki, from what she heard, with Mona Scott, blah, 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 was trying to make a new Nicki, blah, 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 that's what she heard. And then her last album, Nicki Minaj's last album, was in 2018. Let's see where that's at. I have it somewhere in here. Her last album was 2018. So obviously that's where interluing her break was going to come in at. Okay. So once, yeah, so I don't know where that's at. I can't find it. Whatever. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, so anyway, she takes a break and then she tries to come back here and there with the Queen radio and stuff like that. But mind you, while she knew she was going to take this break. So here she is doing all this mumbuck things and the Queen radio things. And now she's doing like little features because her albums and things like that are not going to be, you know, her outro, like Ellen was saying, she was going to take a break. Like it was like them, higher uppers, her handlers telling her. That's why she was laughing with Ellen like that. Like, you're about to take a break, sis. And you're about to have your fake baby that you want, your fat chubby baby, and we're going to have to let you go ahead, and then you're going to have all these things, these other outlets where you can make money. Don't worry about it, don't be stressed, and things of that nature. So that's what my opinion is about this situation. As you can hear her voice,
I just made it.
We're going to speed it up since I went over the storyline. As you can see with Shanice, Nicki Minaj does have a little sister. I don't know why. Where is the pictures at? I don't know why everything is not together that well. Sorry about that. Let me see if I got the pictures of the little sister and her together closely. Okay, I don't know what happened to the pictures of the little sister. I had them compared side to side as well. But for some reason, it's not in here either. Okay, here goes some. Okay, here goes the little sister and Shanice. This is when she was younger. So she's a little older now. Okay, when Nicki's little sister was younger. As you can see. But as you can see, look at this face when she starts to get older. And then you look at this face. It's obvious that this is, yeah, I think this is Nicki, but this is really just Nicki Minaj's little sister. When she got older. That's just in my opinion, and that's why she's just a big hit, and everybody thinks she has this similarity because her whole family's incorporated into the business. They have them all working. It's not a game. The Capricorn handler has them all working. She's not, if you don't know a Capricorn, they're the managers. She's not doing any job. They're writing the scripts. They're making the deals. They're putting the things in place. The momagers, somewhat like Kris Jenner. So I doubt the mom is playing the role of Blovelife. I believe it is Nicki Minaj. Just as you can see, looking very similar, not looking as old, looking very similar age. Everything is there. This is older Nicki. She's eating well. Nicki likes to eat seafood. She yelled at Safari for not bringing her shrimp, butter shrimp. And this is how Blovelife has all these high celebrity lists of people to come eat on her show. So, yeah, that's all I really have on them. We could just compare. You already know that they're all psyops. They're all a big part of the games. You see how she's holding her hands. It just seems very Masonic, very, you know, part of the whatever's going on. Definitely think these are all the same people. Think the brother is playing the role of the husband. And if I'm going to go back, if I have enough time, to the husband video where they don't show that much affection. It just seems like they hanging out. But, you know, people say, you know, when you're together for a long time, you do things like that. But no, I think it's just because they're actually brother and sister. And sometimes I think these families aren't even real. So even if they did kiss or something, they're probably first cousins. They believe in incest. Most of these people, if you look into the background of their culture, into that background, you'll hear about the incestuary stories and things of that nature. So I don't know how it was working, if they're related or not, but yeah, it's there. She's playing the role of the husband. He's playing the role of the husband, the brother. Nicki Minaj is playing the role of Blovelife, and she's making a lot of money doing so. That's why she's chucking the deuces up. And if you think that they Blovelife don't look like her, trust me, it's there. They look like Blovelife didn't even take the boobs out, and she has small boobs, but right here it looked like she left them in, but just covered them up, you know, because she was busy that day and didn't want to take the body parts off. Okay, like, I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. You think it's really the mom when I showed you the faces? You know? Blovelife is not wearing the makeup, the pile-up makeup. That's what they do with the secondary characters. They take some of the makeup down, more natural, more crappy wig, a crappier wig, not putting that much money or production in the second character. Okay? Like, she could be more herself, more at home, eat all your foods. Like, what is all this in the background? Like, is she a singer? Did she get this for her YouTube? You know? Is this something she got from her YouTube? I don't know. This is something that Nicki would have all in her home. All these accolades. So, yeah. Big bosses. Lot of similarities to the Japanese culture and the backgrounds of how they make their fortunes. So, yeah, what are they? First cousins related, probably both from Trinidad. You saw how she was playing that soca music in the hot tub, having a great life, living her best life in America. Okay? So is she. Okay? They went through a lot in life. She went through a whole lot in life, right? Is her life just a hot scolding mess? Meek Mill's father, Safari, Cardi, fake stories, fake celebrity lives. All right, what happened? Yeah, so let me just end it here. Let me compare the voices really fast, and then we're out.
Wow, y'all.
Look at that bad boy.
Whoa. Whoa. Look at that, y'all. Oh, my goodness. I just made it. I just made it all day, all night. I just made it.
And just walking around Boston on some
y'all, look at all that white meat. I'm just gonna open that, split that up. Come on, here.
That's the only thing going on. That's the vibe of my house.
To scoop that up. Yeah, all y'all butter haters that y'all be like, ooh, that's too much butter and fat. I'm finna douse it on.
Is what happens when you have a child.
Yeah,
you create a serene space, and then a kid just comes in and goes, no.
And gets on everybody's nerves all day, all night, doesn't let us sleep, and gets on everybody's nerves all day, all night, doesn't let us sleep, and just
they laugh exactly the same.
All day.
That's it.
Papa Bear mania. Whoa. Papa Bear does what he wants and gets on everybody's nerves all day, all night, doesn't let us sleep, and just walks around Boston on around all day.
That's it.
That's the only thing going on. That's the vibe of my house, yes.
That is what happens when you have a child. You create a serene space, and then a kid just comes in and goes,
look at that bad boy.
Papa Bear mania. Papa Bear mania. Papa Bear does what he wants and gets on everybody's nerves. Papa Bear mania. Papa Bear does what he wants.
I'm just gonna open that, split that up. Come on,
day,
here.
all night,
Take
let us sleep.
I'm gonna drown it with all that sauce.
Around all day.
That's it.
Scoop that up.
That's all
yeah, all y'all butter haters that y'all be like, ooh, that's too much butter and fat.
I mean, if y'all don't hear that annoying voice, both of them with that nasal. Anyway, I'm done. I don't know if they are twins, sisters, cousins from the same country, because they all are definitely descendants from different. Anyway, yeah, like, share, and subscribe, and try to cancel them because they are making a whole lot of money. Just putting on a little bit of prosthetics, throwing their whole family into the game, pretending they're getting hit by cars and doing crack, and raping people, all kinds of stuff, young, underage. Like, this the promotion of this family. And the fact that they make so much money is sick. It's weird. This America is something else. How are y'all making these kind of people millionaires? I mean, what do I gotta do? I mean, I don't want to throw this. I don't know. Anyway, try to cancel them. I've been trying not to buy any Be Lovely seasoning. It is really good. I do put all the stuff in it that she does on her YouTube, the onions and the ginger and so yeah, I try not to make it. It's very kind of expensive as well. It's not cheap. So yes, that's the thing playing. She making her little coins. The whole family is involved, and no wonder why. Yeah. So like, share, subscribe, and, you know, cancel them. And have a good rest of you guys' night.